Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Look, Wrestling 101, classes in session. Pay attention to the teachings, that's from Andrew and Derek. I mean, these guys making a killing with no competition. Dynamic duo better than the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. Everybody make some noise, mess with them, you get destroyed. They cannot be beat, take a seat. Watch them do they thing on the MIC. Face defeat, they cannot be seen like JC. Oh my goodness, it's a killing spree.
Hi guys, this is Sofia Lopez, the greatest attorney in the world, and you are listening to Wrestling IQ 101.
Hey everyone, this is Andrew from Wrestling IQ 101. When I'm not hosting our podcast, I'm usually at collarandelbowbrand.com. That's right, Collar and Elbow is the only place that combines wrestling with street attire. And I know what you're thinking, I want to look fashionable too, and I also want to save 10%. So head over to collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code WIQ101 and look fashionable and save some money. And now, on with the show. Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Wrestling IQ 101. I'm Andrew, and you can listen to Wrestling IQ 101 right here on YouTube or by searching Wrestling IQ 101 on iTunes. You'll see our own banner, you'll see past episodes, some new episodes, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Plus, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wrestling IQ 101. And today I'm sitting with the president of UWA Elite himself, Dave Swan. Man, how's it going?
It's going good. It's good. How about you?
Man, I'm doing well, man. You have a fantastic lineup coming this weekend to the Holy Trinity Church for UWA Elite, Dangerous Uprising. And Dave, can you tell people how they can get tickets to the event?
Yeah, you can get tickets right now. Advanced tickets and family 4-packs are available right now exclusively on UWAElite.com. Individual tickets are available right now for $15, and family 4-packs are available for $50. You can get them on the website right now.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, this is the second show of the year. I mean, we started off with setting the standard, and of course, you know, I've been keeping tabs on you guys, and you know, you delivered again. You mean you set the bar pretty high, so you know, this is going to be a fantastic show. I mean, it's the second one of the season, and of course, you know, the first match that I'm thinking about, of course, is DAWGnation versus TJ Blade and Mike Seaway, the Brotein pack, and they're the champions going in.
Yeah, I mean, DAWGnation made their debut for UWA Elite last month at Setting the Standard. Mm-hmm. They were entered in a number one contenders match. They picked up the win there. And so they're going to be facing off against the Brotein pack, the reigning UWA Elite Tag Team Champions. And it's going to be I'm very much looking forward to this match. It's going to be very interesting because, you know, DAWGnation is still, you know, they're an unproven quantity in the sense that we don't really know what to expect from them, which makes them very, very hard for the Brotein pack to scout.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting.
Sure. I mean, absolutely. I mean, yeah, there's no advantage in this one, especially if you don't know your opponents, like you just alluded to. But another match where two people know each other so well, and that is the anti-hero Joey Adam versus the stuntman Christopher Powers. The former allies, now bitter rivals.
Yeah, I mean, Christopher Powers is now aligned with the Army of the Dark Angel, with Vincent Valentine. And, you know, these guys were former partners, like you said. Mm-hmm. They competed against each other last month. And now they're going to go at it one more time, this time in a street fight. And it's definitely going to be, you know, a very, very interesting match. You know, Vincent Valentine, he always has something up his sleeve. So we're going to have to see what happens there.
Absolutely. I mean, I still can't believe what he did to, you know, Prince Josiah. I mean, that was just nuts. You know, and Adam Bizarre. I mean, splitting up the Forbidden Jungle. I mean, they were a growing tag team in UWA Elite.
Yeah, they absolutely were. And, you know, I guess I don't fully understand why Vincent Valentine does some of the things he does, but, you know, he felt that they needed to get rid of Prince Josiah, and he did last month.
Yeah, it's just a crazy situation. But, you know, another tag team wrestler going on his own, this one, and that is the explosive Eddie Thomas going up against Sweet Cheeks Joey Silver. I mean, I'm kind of interested in this one. This one, I don't know who. I mean, I think I'm going to have to go with Eddie Thomas. With he has the experience.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie Thomas is a very, very experienced singles wrestler. People don't really realize how long he's been doing this. He is definitely a veteran of wrestling. And, you know, he's going up against a relative newcomer in Joey Silver.
Yeah.
Joey Silver, another wrestler that made his debut with UWA Elite last month at Setting the Standard.
Yeah.
And, you know, Silver has a lot to prove, and so does Eddie Thomas. Both men are coming off wins at Setting the Standard, so they're going to be looking to keep momentum going.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to have to keep your eye on that one because you know, that's going to be a brutal brawl to the end. But, hey, Dave, fans... They're always being there are fans that are at UWA Elite that always have their voices heard, and this is no different in this next match because the fans vote, and the winner gets to go face the Iron Man champion, and that is between Alejandro Cruz, Mike Dell, Jake Chambers, and Ty Thomas. I mean, each guy got a 25% chance of winning this one.
Yeah, I mean, well, so one of those four men is going to face Eric Corvis for the championship this Saturday night in South River.
Mm-hmm.
You know, right now, voting is still going on. So I can't say, well, at the time that we're recording this, voting is still going on.
Yeah.
So I have absolutely no idea who's going to get the most votes, who's going to get that championship match.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely going to be interesting to see. There's a lot of very interesting names in there. You have Alejandro Cruz, who's brand new, just debuted last month. You know, Ty Thomas, who's another relative newcomer.
Mm-hmm.
He's been very, very impressive, you know, since showing up towards the end of last season. You have Mike Dell, who won the Brawl for It All last year and has had a long, long storied rivalry with Eric Corvis.
Sure.
And then you have Drake Chambers, who is somebody that you absolutely, you know, can't get out. I mean, I think no matter who wins this fan vote, I think that they're going to have a hell of a match with Eric Corvis.
Yeah, I mean, can we talk about this for a second? How impressive has Eric Corvis been? I mean, the mat mechanic, he's back in the ring. He hasn't looked like he's missed a beat since returning. He's been incredible. Now that he's the champion, he's going to have a tall test in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's very hard to prepare to face four potential opponents.
Sure.
And that's the situation he's in.
Yeah, absolutely. And all four guys are going to bring the test to the mat mechanic himself. But, you know, another match that the fans are going to get a chance to be interactive on is that the fact that people are going to get a chance to face Brandon the Bull for the IChampionship. And this one is pretty stacked high because you have Bose, who's been a UWA Elite champion. You have Anthony Michael. You have Hedges. And, of course, Corey Dillinger. Yeah, this is going to be nuts.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of hosses in this one. You got a lot of big boys in this. You know, Brandon the Bull, he's wrestled both Corey Dillinger and Hedges a number of times. Mm-hmm. You know, he'd probably be the most familiar with them. But he's also wrestled Bose several times, going back a couple years. And then Anthony Michael, you know, he's a longtime UWA Elite mainstay. And I think this is going to be, you know, very interesting. I'm very curious to see who the fans vote for in this.
Yeah, me too, because, you know, whoever gets that title shot, I mean, they got to look across the ring at Brandon the Bull, and he is no, he's not going to let that title go easily, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's not much of a prize. You know, you win the fan vote, and you have to fight Brandon the Bull. That's,
it's a good way of putting it. Yeah, there's no, yeah, it's not. You're not going to have a fun time if you win. You're going to be exhausted, and looking at the ring across from Brandon the Bull does not sound appealing. But, you know, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the UWA Elite Championship match. The R-Star, the champion himself, Robbie Roller, going up against the NY Drip himself, Matt Vertigo. Both guys had such an impressive year last year. I remember they were feuding, and now they have taken that feud and they made it around the UWA Championship. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Vertigo defeated Robbie Roller, the last time they wrestled. Beat him in a ladder match to win the UWA Elite Ironman Championship last year. Mm-hmm. That was the last time that they faced off. And, Roller definitely has that in the back of his mind. Since then, obviously, Roller, he won the golden ticket ladder match and became the UWA Elite Champion at Last Breath. And last month, Matt Vertigo won the Ultimate Turmoil match. And, both of them are coming off huge, huge wins. Both of them have all the momentum in the world going into this thing. Yeah. And, that ladder match last year was voted by the fans as the UWA Elite Match of the Year for last year. So, I don't expect to see anything less than that this Saturday in South River.
Yeah, Dave, let me ask you this, because Robbie Roller, last time he was UWA Elite Champion, right? He vacated the title, he left, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And he comes back and he works from the bottom. He's had some ups and downs getting, he had some championship matches for the UWA Championship. He had some other championship matches. Finally, he wins one. It's a story of redemption, right? And now that he has this title, I mean, do you think we're going to see the same Robbie Roller from the past, or are we looking at the champ that can hang with anybody?
No, I think that over the last couple of years, Robbie Roller is a very different person than he was when he was younger. Mm-hmm. And, I'm very proud of him, and I'm very proud of the fact that he represents my company as the UWA Elite Champion.
Yeah.
And, and that's how it is. But I'm also, Matt Vertigo has been very, very impressive recently.
Yeah.
And, it's, I would be happy to have him call himself UWA Elite Champion. From where I'm sitting, whoever wins this match, I'm very happy for the future of my company.
Yeah, it's a win-win. I mean, you can see the stuff he's been doing at like Chikara and other places. I mean, Matt Vertigo has been on a roll, for sure. Yeah, Dave, you like you said, you're at a win-win situation where one of these guys win.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like I said, last year this was, voted match of the year by the fans, Robbie Roller versus Matt Vertigo.
Yeah. And,
I'm looking forward to that, seeing a match of that caliber from these two again on Saturday night.
Absolutely. And then, that's at the Holy Trinity Church. That's 90 Leonard, oh man, I can't even speak today.
Leonardine
Avenue, thank you. South River. And of course, Dangerous Uprising is just the start here of UWA Elite going forward for the rest of the season. Dave, can you tell people how they can get tickets, how they can come by? I mean, they can get them at the door, right?
Yeah, tickets will be available at the door, but you can also get tickets in advance for a little bit cheaper by heading over to UWAElite.com, and you can pick up the tickets there.
Sure, absolutely. There's family packs, right?
Yes, yep. Family 4-packs and individuals are both available right now on UWAElite.com.
Awesome. And of course, as always, Dave, they can follow UWA Elite across all platforms. They don't want to miss this show because, I mean, this is looks like it's going to be an historic card in the history of UWA Elite. And I'm glad you took the time out to talk to us today about it.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you having me on the show to talk about it, man.
No problem. And for us, this has been Wrestling IQ 101. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wrestling IQ 101. You can subscribe right here on YouTube, or if you go over to iTunes, type in Wrestling IQ 101, you'll see our own page. You'll see our own episodes from past ones to new ones, and of course this one right here. And we'll see you guys very soon.